What are types of mediation? Mediation being a conflict resolution method where a neutral third party called a mediator helps disputing parties and reach a mutually acceptable agreement. And for that to happen, there are different types mediation can be used to resolve dispute. We have what we call the facilitative mediation. Facilitative. When you hear the word facilitate, you're trying to navigate a process. The mediator guides in facilitating mediation. The mediator guides the conversation, but he or she doesn't provide opinion or solutions. The party works out, but the mediator is there to coordinate the process. It's like facilitation. You're trying to teach them, guide them. This is the rule. Don't insult anyone. Work at your agreement. You are trying to make them not to be rude to each other because they're trying to resolve a dispute. Why engaging in another dispute in mediation? The facilitative mediation focuses on open communication and understanding. You have also the evaluative mediation. Here, the mediator assesses the strength and the weakness of each other's side case. Sometimes they use a dispute as a business conflict or the award lawsuit as in litigation. You're trying to evaluate. Another thing, it helps parties to understand the legal risk and possible outcomes in evaluative mediation. We have also what we call the transformative mediation. Aim is to improve relationship and empower parties involved. You are trying to transform them from a negative attitude to a positive attitude. It focuses on personal growth, mutual recognition rather than just resolving disputes. Respect. Because let me take, for example, a business dispute. You can't just resolve and just. There are businesses that after, if they engage in conflict, they still want to relate. So after using mediation, you build a relationship again with the help of mediation. So even in commercial mediations, it's not about just we've resolved conflict. It also helps them to build their relationship back. So that's why it focuses on growth and mutual recognitions just rather than resolving disputes. We also have the narrative mediation. It helps the party to refrain from conflict stories in a more constructive way. It encourages alternative perspective and new solutions. And we also have restorative mediation. Let's say it focuses on repairing harm caused by wrongdoing. It's used in criminal justice, restorative justice, schools, community dispute. So there are key, mostly the 4-1, this facilitative, narrative, transformative mediation, facilitative. Every day a new mode of thing comes up, things trend, the changes come up. Online mediation is there, it's coming up increasingly, rapidly, trending. Types of mediation is tailored to specific needs, depending on the nature of the dispute and the goal of the parties involved. So it's tailored to specific need. So you have to master, as a mediator, you master each of them. So they are all techniques. You can also say techniques involved in mediation to resolving dispute. So they are all important if we know all these skills, techniques in mediation. It helps the mediator to get equipped on what kind of mediation am I going into today. Is it facilitative? You learn about it, learn about the skills required for it to have a successful mediation process.